Hello guys and welcome to another video. My name is Alex from Tech Fusion, and today we're going to be taking a look here at this ASUS TUF Gaming laptop. This is the F15 featuring the Intel 12 Gen 12700H processor alongside with the RTX 3050 Ti 4GB and a whopping 4800 MHz DDR5 configuration. We are going to take an in-depth look at this laptop, see exactly what comes included in the box for the amount of money that you have to pay for it. We're gonna see exactly how tough this laptop is really built, and of course how well it can handle games and other heavy processes like benchmarks, and see exactly how loud it gets in the process, and of course how hot it gets. So guys, this is the ASUS TUF Gaming Laptop F15 that's packing the new i7 12th Gen, the 12700H series from Intel, that's packing and supporting the new protocol for DDR5. Hello, what is this? Oh, ain't this nice? You get some stickers with your TUF Gaming laptop. Yeah, sure, why not? In case you're into this, you have some stickers. Stay tough. The star of the show right here. Oh yeah, it's quite a beefy boy. Let's put this aside for a second and see exactly what you get here. Warranty, yes, warranty. QR codes, more stuff, yay, more literature. And my ASUS, right, we don't need this. Let's put this aside a little bit. See what else comes included in the box. A power cable, yay, behind box number 1, box in a box. Box in a box number 2, no. Box in a box number 3, yes, there is something here. Nothing, you get nothing with your box here. Okay, just keeping in the theme here. Let's see, maybe, no, still can't open that one. Let's see what you get here. Yay, power brick, of course, power brick. And this is a, what is it, 200 watts power brick right here. There you go, 200 watts. This is what you get with your laptop. 200 watts of power, and this is just about it. Nothing more in here, just an empty box. Right, so let's open it up here. Okay, pretty nice, pretty nice. Thunderbolt 4, so they feel like they have to advertise this over here. So this is the laptop itself right here. Voila, 144 Hz display right here. Nice gaming keypad. It is plastic, but it is very sturdy. It feels nice, although there is a bit of flex right here if you push down on it. Not something very significant. Nice shaped power button right here to launch you down on the moon. Nice hinge. Open up the laptop one-handed. Yes, very nice and easily done. Right out of the box, what I can tell you guys is that this keyboard is absolutely ludicrous. I really love it. It is very comfortable to use. These keycaps right here, they're not just your standard plastic, they actually have a very thin rubber coating on top of them, so they feel very nice to the touch. And I would say this is a very nice feature from ASUS, so a very nice attention to detail. Bravo ASUS. And another thing that I want to mention quickly is of course your movement keys right here. As you can see, they're all white. Actually, this is a clear plastic, so that's a very nice, another attention to detail. Bravo ASUS. And I very much like this power button right here. It definitely feels like you're starting up some, I don't know, premium Lamborghini of some sort of laptop. So yeah, that's very nice. Nice to see these features in this laptop. I very much like the clickiness of the trackpad as well. It feels quite okay. It feels quite clicky. The rest, it's plastic, so don't expect anything other than plastic, because plastic is all you get with this laptop. But this is not necessarily a bad thing, because plastic helps with keeping the weight down, and of course you won't have your hands getting too hot while gaming on this laptop right here. So yeah, well, plastic, right? Let's keep on moving and see exactly what the ventilation on the back looks like. Moving on to the back of the laptop right here, first of all, we're greeted with this horrible, atrocious, cheap plastic Chinesium premium, not even premium plastic. So yeah, but you shouldn't be too concerned about this, because this is definitely one avenue where they cheaped out. But you won't be able to see this very often, so I shouldn't be bothered too much about it. The one thing that really stands up and actually impresses me, and I really like to see, is these these heat pipes right here. These copper heat pipes sticking out through the little portholes there. That's very nice to see. Of course, you have a lot of airflow should be moving around this laptop, so you have 2 fans right here, and you have 4 more portholes for the air to pass through right here, which is very nice to see. On the bottom of the laptop right here, you have two more port holes or vent holes as you wish. You have them right here. And this is definitely one of the speakers that is a downwards firing speaker you have on this side, with basically nothing on this side, as you can see. Yeah, it's, I don't know, by design. What used to be, could have been, never came to existence downwards firing speaker from ASUS. For the top of the laptop right here, you have your screen, which of course the bezels and the hole around the screen, it is made out of plastic. But the top of it, I'm not very convinced or sure that this is plastic. It doesn't feel 100% like some sort of metal because it is very flimsy and it's very flexy. But it doesn't feel like plastic anyway. It feels very cold to the touch, unlike the other parts of this laptop right here. And I actually think that it is a very thin piece of aluminum or aluminium, depending on where you are in the world and how you pronounce that. But anyway, a very nice addition to see from ASUS, and another piece of effort that they put into this laptop. And it's definitely a good addition to see for the $1,200 that you are going to have to pay for this laptop right here. In terms of I/O with this laptop right here, first of all, you have your power right here, followed up by the RJ45 Ethernet connector right here. This is an HDMI 2.0 Bravo connector, followed up by the Thunderbolt 4 DisplayPort right here. This is very nice to see in a laptop nowadays. And this is your 3.2 Gen 2 Type-C USB right here. Oh my god, USB protocols nowadays can be quite confusing, can't they? And this is followed up by a USB 3.2 Gen 1 Type A port right here, and we can end it up with a well, normal microphone headphone input right here. Was for the left hand side. Now right hand side, very poor, but this is what you get. Only one 3.2 Gen 1 Type A connector right here. This is a K-lock, and these are just vents for your cooling. This is the back of the laptop right here. As you can see, a lot of copper heat pipes, or I should say heat sinks right here. We can see the fins. This is very nice to see because I bet you that we have to use that extra cooling for what we have packed in here. I am so overly excited about this laptop, so I just barely can wait to install Windows on this machine, run up some benchmarks, play some games, and see exactly how this laptop handles everything that we can throw at it. So let's get started. Guys, if you feel like you've learned anything in today's video, or maybe something from previous videos, a subscription from you to our channel will be absolutely greatly appreciated. And don't forget, you can always hit us up in the comments down below. We take our time to answer each and every one of you. Maybe you have some suggestions for future videos moving forward, or maybe you still have some additional questions about today's topic. Right, so as you can see or hear actually guys, this is running quite hot as it is. I see temperature spikes in between 79 to 80, well 4, 5, 6 degrees, even I saw a bit of 90. I'm not really sure what's happening with the CPU or the thermal design of this laptop. I'm not very happy, but I could say it is okay. It could be better, yes, but considering that we're working with a laptop over here, I'm overall quite content with the results that we're getting for the temperature, both for the CPU and well, I don't see any of the GPU's temperatures, but I would imagine they're mostly the same as the CPU's. We're using about 15 or 14.5 gigabytes of RAM right now, and running this game on Ultra with DLSS enabled and DirectX 12 as well enabled, we are getting consistent over 70 FPS. It is running quite smooth, but at this resolution and this graphical settings that we have enabled right here, we're definitely not taking advantage of the 144 hertz refresh rate of the panel right here. So I'll bring down the settings just a little bit and see if we can get anything above 150 FPS in the game, because I am definitely curious to see how this screen looks with more than 144 hertz of display refresh rate. Right, so we are running now the game at all medium settings, 1080p, the NVIDIA DLSS is set to off, as well as ray tracing. The temperatures of the CPU are hovering anywhere in between 84 to occasional spikes to 97 for about a fraction of a second. I'm not really sure what's that all about, but it is to be expected that the temperatures will be a bit on the higher end, because this is a laptop and it's sharing its thermal design with both the CPU and the GPU at the same time. Other than this, we're not getting the full advantage of running a 144 display panel. The refresh rate, because we're not hitting that FPS in this game anyway. This is quite intensive as a game goes. but it is definitely a nice screen. The only gripe that I do have with the screen is its brightness. I mean, these screens are rated in between 200 and 300 nits, and at times with very dark backgrounds or very dark scenes, it gets quite tricky to see anything, especially if you're outside or maybe in a well-lit room. Right now we are in the studio and the lighting is quite controlled, and we're still having some problems here and there, although the brightness of the screen is actually set to maximum. But yeah, it is a common theme that I see recurring in between laptop manufacturers nowadays. And the results are in. So Cinebench R32 CPU multi-score, it's a 15,160 points with a single score of 1,749 points and a ratio of 8.67x. Yeah, it is what it is. So this is definitely what you can expect with this laptop and this CPU, which is the Intel Core i7-12700H. Guys, thank you very much for choosing to watch today's video with me. This was an absolute pleasure. I hope you learned something, and well, we have a list here with some more videos. If you want to click on them, should be popping up here any second. Oh, there they are, yeah. Okay, and if not, well, you can always consider subscribing to our channel down below. Thank you guys, and see you in the next one.